All right, Matthew Stafford said that he thought that he was for surely headed to the um, 49ers. All right. He said that the Lions, and also we start off here. It was being reported that the Lions apparently asked for Aaron Donald for Matthew Stafford first before, you know, getting a deal that they put together to, acquire for the Rams to acquire Matthew Stafford. So let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, excuse me, is the bell icon button. Man, hit all notifications, increase chance get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So let's get to it. It says we're learning more and more about how Detroit Lions Matthew Stafford trade came about. And we've got a bit of a peek at the whatever eternity shall we say for the Lions' new general manager, according to ESPN Adam Schefter. When the Lions started talking to the Los Angeles Rams about Dylan Stafford, Holmes, a long-time Rams director, Kyle Scott, quite literally shot for the moon. He says, during the trade talks to try to acquire Matthew Stafford, the Carolina Panthers made a serious offer to the Lions of their 8th overall pick, a 5th-round pick, and quarterback Teddy Bridgewater per league sources. Detroit opted to take the Rams offer. Carolina still looking. So he retweeted. That was what originally back in the day. He retweeted it. Now he said when trade talks began between the Rams and Lions, the first player Detroit requested in the trade for quarterbacks Matt Stafford was Aaron Donald. Per sources, Rams told Lions that's not happening before the two sides later figured out an eventual compensation package. So, I mean, I ain't mad at it. Lions had an opportunity to draft Aaron Donald. People forget. They sure did. They had a big opportunity, and they took Eric Ebron. I think it was Jim Washburn or whoever the D-line coach was, came out a couple years ago and said he begged Martin Mayhew to take Aaron Donald and pretty much said they laughed it off because he was too small and that's why they didn't want to draft him. And typical Lion shit, it ain't about the size of the dog, it's about the size of the fighting the dog. You know, you know. So, I mean, yeah, that's just typical Mayhew. Now he got a second crack with the Washington football team. He bet on what's my man's name? Carson Wentz. And I like Wentz. I just don't know what happened. But it is what it is. They'll figure it out. And they was interested in taking Jared Goff too, remember? And Goff having a good season too right now. The injury just caught up with the Lions offense. So we see what they look like. Good Cowboy defense coming up. And like they're gonna have a couple of, DeAndre Swift back, so that might be the difference. So but I ain't mad at it, but then still the question is, should we have 8th, a 5th, and Teddy Bridgewater, or the two first, and what was it, the third? So we'll see. We'll see if the Rams, get it together. That's the question. Will the Rams get it together? That's the $1 million question. Will the Rams figure it out? Will the Rams figure it out? If they don't, that pick becomes a good pick, then see what the players are, see what lined up, but they still eating off the Rams compensation. So they still eating off that. That's what we can say. They still eating off that. So that's something to think about. But that's they still eating off that. So, but we gotta wait and see what all comes of it. But we don't know. Brad Holmes could have flipped all that for sure. He could have flipped all that. That's what we do know. He could have flipped all that shit. He could have flipped it all. So let's move on. So Matthew Stafford he said the Rams was the furthest team from his mind. He thought the Lions were sending him to 49er land. So it said Matt Stafford trade to 49ers. Rams quarterback revealed his first thoughts. Matthew Stafford reveals what team he thought he was being traded to prior to the Rams trade. He said, "Did I think I was going to Los Angeles Rams? That was the last team I would ever thought I was going to," Stafford said. "I thought I was going across the bay in San Fran." So there you go. So, I mean, shit, yeah, a lot of people did. Didn't him and Jimmy, not Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't want to disrespect, not Jimmy Garoppolo, but didn't him and Sean McVay, was in Cancun, and then he turned around, or him and Kyle Shanahan was in Cancun, and then he turned around and ran into Sean McVay. So, I mean, yeah, hey, it worked out. And boy, oh boy, could they use him in San Francisco. That we probably would end up with Jimmy Garoppolo, but no more guaranteed money on Jimmy Garoppolo. So, so no more guaranteed money on Jimmy Garoppolo deal. So similar to Jared Goff deal. So do I prefer Garoppolo or Brady Bridgewater over Goff? No, I'll take Goff over both of them, to be honest. Sure would. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, right now we gotta wait and see with Kyle Shanahan. That's the question. We gotta wait to see with Kyle Shanahan, because the thing about it is, we gotta see what Trey Lance is. And it ain't looking too good for Trey Lance right now, but I still believe in the talent. And I know it's gonna take a while. The injury, it's gonna be even a longer detour. But the talent for what they do in San Francisco, he's perfect for that. Amazing at getting the ball down the field. Now it's just gonna be the other stuff underneath and going through progressions and all that stuff. So, if they can, he can get through that, he's gonna be a star in this league. Just too much physical talent, too much accuracy with too much big arm, too much accuracy down the field. Really, it's a match made in heaven. Stafford could do some of those, Stafford definitely could do some of those things that he definitely could do some of those things that they ask for people to do in that offense. I mean, it's no doubt in my mind. So he's been perfect. He's athletic enough to get on the boot. He makes some throws on the run. So yeah, he definitely he's a good fit in that offense too. But he won the Super Bowl, so I mean, how much more do we need to debate about? You know what I'm saying? About where he could have ended up, where he should have went up. Only debate is, would you, are we going? Was we took the when we had took the was the Carolina deal the best deal, or was another deal the best deal? That's the only real option question. And ultimately, I think a couple more years, a few more years, we'll be able to figure it out. A few more years, we'll be able to figure it out. So, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree files, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for one time. Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.